started back in the summer, creating new expectations. I told the boys day one that, hey, what happened last year is not an excuse anymore, that this is a new year, new expectations, and so far they've been adjusting to them really well. We've been working really hard the last few days, so very proud of them, and, just as long as we get better each day, that's my goal.
The Westwood football team is embracing their opportunity to change the narrative after a disappointing 2023, but the past is also something for them to learn from.
You take it as motivation, really, in that you just want to get better and work harder. That's really how it is, and we're really, it's unfortunate what happened last year, but we're ready to turn it around and change Westwood football and be better.
We use it as a very big motivator, but we can't use it as an excuse. We have learned a lot of bad things and a lot of good things at the same time, but we got to make sure that we use the good things in the correct way, and the bad things, we just get rid of them pretty much. Coach Thomas has really helped us get rid of them and pointed out the things that we were doing wrong.
Since he was introduced by Westwood as their new head coach in February, Thomas says a major point for him in setting program culture comes through funneling the athletes' potential in the right direction.
Showing up, being here, being committed to these guys, making sure that we are here for them, but also just trying to be positive with them, but also just having new rules, new things, new tactics of, hey, for instance, during lifting this summer, it was, hey, you put your phone in the phone bin, that's a distraction, we're worried about lifting right now. Certain things like that. If we do the little things right, we have the athletes here, we have the resources around us. All we've ever needed really is structure and discipline here. And my coaching staff and I, we felt like we've done a good job of that so far, and hopefully these guys continue to respond.
Oh, it's been awesome. He really bonds well with us and really brings out probably the best in us and wants the best for us, and we just work really hard.
He came in and he came in with a fiery attitude, and we all remember he came in and immediately made us all laugh, saying some jokes, cracking some jokes with us, and giving people nicknames that were pretty funny. He came in, gave us the word, and ever since then, all of us have just been ready to go and fired up.
With a good number of veteran players returning in 2024, Thomas has been encouraged by the leadership he's seen from his team's upperclassmen.
These seniors, man, last year they were part of that team. They've used that as fuel and motivation for them. And so for the most part, I haven't really had to motivate them. They've been the ones that are getting these guys down here. And, they've just been a great leadership, role for me, not just one guy, but multiple seniors. So I've been very lucky and fortunate to have that.
We've been focusing on our hand placement and our getting off the ball skills and watching the ball. Last year we jumped off sides quite a bit, and he's really focusing on our technique, become better football players and go to the next level.
These younger guys coming up are athletes, and they're built just like, they're ready for varsity football, I think. And we brought up a few guys from the underclassmen, and we just want, like us seniors, we want to show them that they're not any different than us, and we can make them better if they work with us and just listen to us.
While it's still early on in training camp, the Patriots are excited about the near future and beyond as they lay their new foundation.
Honestly, we have a lot of returning starters. There's a couple guys on the defensive side of the ball last year, like Eddie Anderson, who will definitely be missed. But we got a lot of returning guys. Tristan Miller, who's going to be a utility player for us. Ethan Marta, who will be our quarterback, who was a sophomore last year. Having that, that experience that he got last year is going to be so huge for us. We have a lot of great skill guys. We're going to be running back by committee, wide receiver by committee. We just feel like we have a lot of guys that we can get out in space, and it's going to be exciting football, I think.
In West Ishpeming, Torthorn, Local 3 Sports.